Okay, things to work on as we take a look at this. One of the things that, oops, hold on a second. Let me take my zoom tool correctly. The this connection here and the body is not connected to each other. Then the image up here needs to be cleaned up a little bit because of there's a little bit piece of this neck area is gone. So again, these are things you got to watch out for as we're working with this. Um, Also, as you're doing this, you didn't name any of your layers here. So every layer has to be named because you need to go back and be able to find it real quickly, and naming the layers will help for that. So as I see here, again, I know you've been working on this. I don't see the mask being used correctly, so sometimes you have to bring in the image again and use that layer mask back, a couple milestones ago, because back there I talk about making changes to the curtains and making sure they're the right level. I have a video for that and I show you how to do it. And then there's some white up here in between the curtain rods, and part of the curtain over here is kind of deleted. So one of the things you definitely would want to do here is you definitely want to line this up correctly, okay, and make sure it's lined up perfectly on that. And then you got to kind of clean up some of those selection aspects. Now with that, I think with the text is kind of, you want to add something to your text to bring it out and add a little creativity to it. Adding some type of layer style. There are a variety of different styles out there that you can use. You can open up your styles panel and apply a variety of different styles to it. Okay. Um, Having something that is related to that. Maybe it's more of a brown, something that's a wood style that you can go in and create. Um, if you wanted to, you can create your own styles by going down here to layer style. Let's say you do an outer glow. See how the outer glow works. I have the color dodge on. Maybe I'll add something extra. So you want to experiment with that aspect to add to the creativity. The other thing with creativity is the spotlight. This is the head area up here. See, I would have a spotlight coming out from that. And so one of the examples I would look at, um, there's a lot of video. Like here, you see how the spotlight's coming through? And what you would do is you would make that into looking like that you have a spotlight on maybe the floor or something like that. You'd have something down here that might mean that you might have to adjust your text and move it up to the top. But there are so many. If you do a search on Spotlight Photoshop, what we're looking for, see, this is a good example right here. See how that's coming out? That's what we're looking for, and I think that would be great to add to your overall design.